Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Making Lovers. Last time, we, send Tajuji-san, to her train. She was like, don't get anyone like me. And we're like, fine. Then, we went on a blind date with this girl. That wasn't our blind date set up by Kakiru? It was some random girl we just met at a bar who turned out to be a smoking hot announcer lady. You know, the weather girl. Then we came home, said hi to our mom and our little sister, and this is the aftermath. So, without further ado, let us continue. Well, I'll see you soon. Well, see you. I'll be back. Hopefully when the old man's home. Okay. Mom wanted me to stay the night, but I felt like she just lectured me again. No, thank you. Add the old man to the mix, and they'll be lecturing me and Aiko until the sun rose. I'll get in touch with you next time I come home. I know you must be having a hard time too, so if you need to vent, I'm all ears. Oni-chan? Huh? About what Mom said this afternoon. I think she's right when she says that love is a learning process. I don't have a boyfriend, so I know I'm in no place to talk about this, but... well... I know. Just do my best, right? Even if you are going to put the pressure on... If even you are going to put the pressure on me, then I guess I got no choice but to do my best this summer. Yeah, I put my mind at ease too if you were proactive. You got it. Well, good night. Don't stay up too late, okay? Yeah. Really, that was it? I could have ended like that last episode. I'm really bad with the timing of this. So, let's just, Love is a learning process, huh? I know that, but getting a girlfriend is kind of a prerequisite to learning that, isn't it? You know, it might be time for a paradigm shift. Maybe I should try picking up girls for the first time in my life. In that sense, I'm starting to regret what happened yesterday. Kakiru really laid into me, but he was right. I should have asked for contact info. Even if it were just an extortion scheme, I get the feeling it would have been a bad experience to let myself get tricked like that once. Guess I'll head towards the station for now. My lack of experience in picking up girls aside, the station is the only place I can even think to do it at, other than maybe the beach? And so, I leave my parents' place and head for the station. At this hour, it's mostly just salarymen on their way home from work and families. But after 9 p.m., this place becomes a date spot on par with the beach. The station here is somewhat infamous for having couples flirting out in the open, as well as what I can only assume are adulterers and escorts. One day, I hope to kiss my future wife here too. That's too pure! What am I, a teenage girl? If I told Kakiru about that thought, I'm sure I'll never hear the end of it. What? You came to formally turn him down? Oh. What? You came to formally turn him down? You only met once. There's nothing wrong with his age or his looks, is there? Do you realize how much trouble you're putting me through? I suppose I'm going about this the wrong way, aren't I? Huh? Wait a second, that voice. Onsa, is that her? It's not wrong, but seriously, how many... Oh, it's a guy. It's not wrong, but it's not wrong, but seriously? How many men have you turned down by now? What sort of guy are you even looking for? I don't know how to answer that. First of all, it's a little unreasonable for you to expect me to meet people so sudden, don't you think? Yep, it's the lady from yesterday. I'm trying to be courteous, but it's the same thing every time with you. You keep making excuses to avoid meeting people, and then when you finally do, this happens. So, let me ask you right here, right now. What put you off the guy this time? He was a young CEO of an IT startup. He's youthful, good-looking, and has a promising future. It's so stereotypical, it's almost scary.
Yes, well, he certainly was a wonderful person. He was considerate enough to notice my nervousness, and he talked more about private matters than work-related topics. That's because he was interested in you, right? He wouldn't talk about all of that with a girl he wasn't interested.
Oh, that's the guy. That's because he was interested in you, right? He wouldn't talk all of that with a girl he wasn't interested in. Good lord. How did I get stuck babysitting? Your father's gonna have my ass if I don't do something quick.
That again, you can't ignore my father if you wish. I can handle my romantic endeavors on my own.
I can handle my own romantic endeavors on my own? You have got to be kidding me. You never held hands with a man. Who are you trying to fool? Save it for when you're having dinner with a man without my or your father's help. And then, you can take that man to a hotel. I'll cry tears of joy and cook you a celebratory feast.
Dinner with a man? Even I've done something that simple.
When? With who? With me? Yeah, I definitely don't have the guts to make a dramatic entrance like that.
I'm not telling you who, but I did have dinner with him yesterday.
Yeah, sure. You're good at lying, I know. Whatever, suit yourself. Never get married at this rate.
I didn't ask for your help.
Evening.
Huh?
Sorry, I just happened to just be sitting nearby, spacing out.
You're... Who might you be again?
You're doing this on purpose. It's me! The mimosa guy.
I'm kidding, of course I remember you. But, did he hear to happen that entire conversation?
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but... I let my curiosity get the better of me and eavesdrop on the whole thing.
At least you're honest about it.
Well, I mean, I can't just lie about something like that. Who was that shady dude you were arguing with just now?
Well, it's a little hard to explain, but he's something like a superior of mine, I suppose. He's technically a relative, someone who often associates with my father, and someone I've known very well for quite some time.
Huh? She's giving off some serious rich girl vibes here. She has the lofty demeanor of a sheltered daughter, in any case. And she smells super nice too.
Say, could you keep me company?
Say what?
Just for a bit? I love watching the ocean at this time of day.
How stereotypical! But exciting nonetheless. I walk with her to the coastal road. I don't know if it was always this cool at this time of day, but the sea breeze feels quite pleasant right now. So, you turned him down after all, huh?
Huh? Oh, that.
Yeah, the CEO guy. He was the one you were supposed to meet last night, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yesterday, she didn't seem to think very highly of herself for never having a boyfriend. She must think about this stuff quite a bit. Whether her fixation or ideals may be, she doesn't seem to like the thought of a third-party intervention. That's something I can totally relate to. Hey, Miss,
It's Saki.
Saki-chan, is there a reason you avoid romance? I know you're not accustomed to it. I figure as much from our conversation last night. But something gives me the feeling there's more to it than that.
When I was a child, all the boys would keep their distance. Because I grew faster than the other children, and was a bit of an introvert. The boys didn't seem to really enjoy talking with me that much either. So, I lost a lot of confidence. That never changed, even after I entered an all-girls school. Just the sight of a male teacher entering the room made me anxious. I started trembling.
Really? You don't seem like that at all when you're talking with me.
It's embarrassing to admit, but I couldn't talk with men normally like this until I became a working adult.
I'm not gonna lie, same. As I got older, I could start talking with coworkers, talking with friends. Well, not friends, but you know what I mean? Talking to people. Like, I love talking now. Like, I used to be like quiet. Only talk when, spoken to.
I was so embarrassed of myself when I graduated from college. I strained myself to grow out of it since I knew I had to talk to men in the workplace. So after gaining more friends and growing accustomed to work, the next step would obviously be getting a boyfriend. My friends joked about it a lot too, but...
Saki-chan's paused for a moment.
I just couldn't help it, you know? I couldn't help but hesitate at all the thought of going out with someone. As you can see, I always put my guard up.
She smiles at me as she speaks, but I can't help but see it as a lonely smile. I'm sort of in the same boat. I keep making excuses for myself and avoid the topic of romance. I guess you could say I'm a romantic outcast, huh? My friends keep telling me I'm not cut out for romance.
Mind if I ask something strange? Sorry if it's a little off-putting, but... Well, is it strange for a grown woman to have no experience of men?
Not at all.
Really?
I'm an ironclad virgin purist, so I see nothing wrong with a woman having zero experience with men.
Huh, virgin purist.
I doubt Chaki-chan would understand. I know it's extremely rude to view women in that way, but I'm just not mature enough to have it any other way. I'd probably go mad if a girl I like has even a trace of an ex. Even if she claimed to have just one, even if she claimed to have one just as a joke, I'm sure it'll take a whole year for me to get the thought out of my head.
I'm not sure what to say about that.
Dude, she is so cute.
But it's strange. Why is it that I can talk so honestly with you? When we met yesterday, I was a little nervous at first, but not at all afterward.
Oh, shit. I hit auto for a reason. Want me to tell you the reason?
Huh? You know why?
Yeah. It's probably because you don't see me as a man at all.
Is that so? In that case, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for that. It hurts, you know? I mean, we've been talking this whole time, but you haven't once considered that I might assault you or try to seduce you somehow, have you?
I don't, well, no comment.
I knew it! Can you give me a second to cry?
I'm sorry. I don't think you lack any charm as a man or anything like that, okay?
Oh, then what do you think of me then?
Well, let's see. I wonder what sort of things you usually do, I suppose.
Anything else?
You seem like a good person, but sometimes you have a foul mouth, and I wonder why that is, I suppose.
Anything else?
Anything else? Let's see.
You're so mean! I'm going home!
You're cute!
Huh?
Yeah, that's it! I think you're adorable!
That's an indefinite deal breaker. Calling any man adorable with that kind of smile on your face will tear his pride to shred. Dude, I want a girl to call me cute. What the fuck? Like I said last time, this is the inferior Gat.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything negative by that.
It's just...
You remind me a bit of myself from a few years ago. Back when I was training myself. Yeah, I don't think I have any anxiety if I had you as my boyfriend. In fact, I'd probably call out to you without even thinking about it.
I've just been running my mouth every day, acting nice with my sister and fucking around with Kakiru, one of my only friends. I quickly resigned from my first job and started driving myself up against the wall under the pretense of learning new skills. Saki-san's right. I've been straining myself out any regard to my social standing. I'm always talking tough, but I can never put my money where my mouth is. I've always wondered if there could possibly be a woman out there who would accept me as I am. And with the faintest of hopes in my heart, I've been spending years wallowing in loneliness. If you're going to go that far, then please go out with me.
Sure. That might be a fine idea.
Yes! Got a girlfriend. Huh? Hold on a second. I said it half as a joke, you know?
Oh my, how rude. You confessed to a girl as a joke?
Well, no. I mean, I was also half serious. I never say something like that as a full-on joke, okay?
Thank you. I understand. But I do want to get to know you better. That much is true. After all, it feels like a weight is mysteriously lifted off my shoulders whenever I talk to you with you.
As I said before, that's just because you don't see me as a man.
Oh, I wouldn't say that's true exactly. After all, I never felt the urge to open up to a stranger until I met you.
If you're serious, then there's no takebacks, okay? Because I'm sure I'll fawn on you with everything I have.
I'm not sure anything good will come out of fawning on me too much, though.
I guess we'll try dating first and then getting to know each other. That must be what Aiko meant by taking drastic measures. Saki-chan and I are both strangers to love, so in a way, that makes us compatible. This doesn't seem like a bad idea, at least at this stage. If we can naturally progress our relationship to a point where we want to be with each other every day, and then that means... you do realize that going out with someone means fucking 24/7, right?
On second thought, maybe we should break up right here and now.
And I want to believe that our encounter at the bar was indeed a destined one. So stupid. Nope. How do I skip? There we go. I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna waste time just watching the whole opening. Huh? For real? You're like dating her now? An eternal virgin like you. For real. Today I'm a new man, joining the ranks of normies like you. Think about living my life on the ground from now on. Gonna upload pics on Monster Siren's fluffy pancakes with extra cream whenever I go out on a date. It's been 4 days since my relationship with Saki-chan began. We haven't actually done anything as a couple yet, but oddly enough, the simple fact that we're dating weighs heavily upon my mind. I'm already starting to feel a mysterious confidence welling up in me just because I have a girlfriend now. Is this the boyfriend-girlfriend effect? Incidentally, according to Kakiru, Saki-chan is 28. Just found that out today. Look, I already changed my phone wallpapers to a candid profile of her taking... Look, I already changed my wallpaper to a candid profile photo of her taken by some random stranger. She kind of exudes the listless aura of an 80s idol in it. I can't believe it. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. Sooner or later, you're gonna show me a timeline of your makeup sessions. I'm gonna call you late on a Friday night, and you'll be busy boning her. But instead of just ignoring the call, you'll send me a sex selfie. Like hell I will! I'm such an ultra monogamist that I refuse to even touch harem games. Well, no matter what you say, I'm gonna live the fullest life as of a boyfriend. Or, to be more accurate, it's not that I want my own life to be fulfilled, it's, well, get on with it. What I really want is to support her emotionally in any way I can. What you're saying that was a smug look for? You just stole that line for some kind of porn video, didn't you? When you take a step in life, the past doesn't matter. That's right. It's no exaggeration to say that. From this point forward, I'm a new man. Listen up, Kakidu. Bitch and whine about it all you want, but you cannot stop my evolution. Look at this mountain of trash filled with porn. Today, I'm ready to toss out every last adult goods in my possession. Hey, have you forgot about your magical mirror porn? That's not porn, it's erotica. I'm not tossing it out. Hey, dumbass, call this all your porn? You still have 24 pussy licking endurance tests on your shelf. Oh, look like it's time. I turn on the TV while eating my toast.
Start every day with a weather check. It's time for today's morning story. Good morning, everyone. I'm your meteorologist, Nasuse. According to our weather cameras, there will be clouds again today. Expect lots of sunlight. It was hard to sleep last night, wasn't it? It hasn't been long since the raining season ended. Summer's only just beginning. Never forget to take proper precautions against the heat during the day, okay? Now, let's take a look at today's weather across the nation.
Must be nice. Wish I can get a personal today's weather or today's laundry index. You're lucky you get to hear all of that in person. You know, it's really feels kind of odd to see someone you know reporting the weather on TV. Incidentally, I've been doing a bit of research on the weather lately. At first, I was planning on just reading an essay compiled by a meteorologist or something and calling it quits there. But once I started getting into it, I found it rather interesting. For example, did you know the hottest record atmospheric temperature in the world was in Barsa, Iraq? At 58.8 degrees Celsius? How much is that in Fahrenheit? I'm not even gonna look at it. No. The asphalt started melting off the road. In contrast, the coldest record atmospheric temperature in the world was in Vosokhan Station of the South Pole at negative 89.2 degrees Celsius. At that temperature, you can't breathe sufficiently. Oh, and supposedly your dick would instantly freeze off if you whipped it out. You know why, right? Because it's basically tissue. So you probably get frostbite on your dick like that. Though, it's in that environment, you'll probably die if you don't whip it out. Well, now your current challenge is how you can break through the 2-week wall. 2-week wall? Just about every couple has their first turning point at around 2 weeks mark. The mainstream opinion is that the first sorry, I had to burp. The mainstream opinion is that the first turning point comes at the 3-week mark. But I personally believe that the 2-week mark is a big hurdle you have to overcome first. You're even more at a risk if you're even at more of a risk in your case. Once you start dating one of you might think something that might Once you start dating, one of you might think something's not working out or it's not meant to be. Well,
I guess you can say this is something of a trial period. Like, things might seem to be going okay at the time, but once you have the time to think things through, you might decide it's better to break up.
Seriously? Actually, I did have a hunch something like this could have happened. That said, Saki-chan and I haven't talked on the phone or even spent a text these past 4 days. Really? I wasn't sure about how busy she is or how often I should be contacting her, so I just haven't. You mean our relationship could just die out?
My condolence, buddy. And even if it does turn out well, it could still just be an extortion scheme.
No! Anything but that! I haven't even kissed her yet!
I know. Well, if you get dumped at this point, I'm sure you wouldn't be able to accept it.
Obviously not, you dingbat! You twit! You limp dick! If this were an eroge, I still wouldn't have any event CG unlocked in my gallery. So please, advise me, teacher. I need advice at an even total... I need advice that even a total romance novice like me can follow.
You know, I can never tell if you were shameless or modest. Anyways, advice.
Kakiru enters into a deep thought mode. Okay, sensei, I'm expecting something really top-tier advice from you. Some real top-tier advice from you.
Suddenly drag her into your room.
Huh? At least make it like you're joking. I'm not you. I'm not a manslut. I genuinely want to know, how can I close the emotional distance between me and Saki-chan?
Whoa, calm down. I was serious about that. The more normal a woman is, the tougher it is for them to enter a man's room.
Uh-huh.
So, get her in your room by whatever means necessary, and the biggest hurdle is already cleared. It's all smooth sailing from there. There aren't any laws or textbooks on how to get to know someone, so I'll say you better off not letting yourself get cornered by any social dogma.
Uh-huh. You know, it kind of sounds like you're telling me the wrong things on purpose so I ruin my relationship.
I'm not. You're overthinking things. It's just that, when you're worried about the relationship falling apart right away, it's a little risky to go the slow and steady route. It seems like a lot of couples fall into that trap. I think the whole process of getting to know each other differs for each couple.
Wow, Manslut Sensei's arguments are oddly persuasive. On a level 1 boyfriend, I suppose I shall graciously accept his advice.
It's okay, you can thank me.
Thanks, Manslut Sensei.
Do you ever do anything sincerely?
I need water. Thank you very much. Now, what do I do for the rest of the afternoon? I just finished paying my rent renewal fee at the local convenience store. Honestly, I want to move, but now that I got Chaki-chan to think about, I decided to stick around at my current place a little longer. I welcome lifestyle changes, but I think a new romance and a new home would be a bit overkill. I wonder what Chaki-chan's up to right now. She's probably at work. Now that I think about it, I think it's about time I try contacting her. Kakiru's right. I don't want to be too caught up in these stupid worries and let the opportunity I already have slip by. Could that be her? Hello, Lopez speaking.
Ah, it's Naruse. Sorry to call you such.
I need water, but it's all the way over there. I'll get it later after.
Sorry to call you at such a busy time, but are you free to talk for a bit right now?
Yeah, totally. I'm pretty bored actually, so I'm happy you called. I'm always open to a phone call. So what's up? You need anything?
It's not that I need anything, but I was just a little curious about what you've been up to since we last met. Are you doing well?
The nervousness and awkwardness in Saki-chan's voice are coming through clearly over the phone. Has she been waiting for me to contact her this whole time? Just like I've been waiting for her?
I've been questioning myself whether or not it was okay for me to contact you without warning. And when I really started thinking about it, I realized that I don't know what time you're usually free. Or what time you usually wake up. I haven't asked you anything about any of that.
Sorry to interrupt, but I may ask something. Are you working right now, Saki-chan?
Huh? Right now? I'm done with work today.
Okay, sorry, but let's meet up!
Huh?
Ooh, burgers! I caught Saki-chan out here without even giving her a chance to say no. I know it's rude of me. The way I initially asked her out was just as sudden. Since the very beginning, I just kind of been doing my own thing and grabbing Shikati-chan's attention that way. Saki-chan still seems a bit nervous around me. We're surrounded by family and student-age couples, so a beauty like Saki-chan kind of stands out here. Sorry for calling you out here all of a sudden. I figure it'll be okay since you said you're done with work. Are you hungry? Want to eat something?
No, I'm fine. I'm not hungry. I'm not all that hungry.
Well, I suppose a free cup of water would do. Saki-chan smiles and graciously accepts my pulsing paper cup of water, sending me into a vortex of emotions already. I'm not much of a fancy talker or anything, so let me just give it to you straight.
Okay, go ahead.
To be honest, I miss you so damn much, Saki-chan. I've been such an embarrassment lately. The night we decided to start the relationship, I danced wildly in my room, rolling out on the floor and edo-gaying. Agao-heiing. These past few days, I've been checking up on all the local date spots, and how many times I've been typing out a text to Saki-chan only to delete it at the last second. I was actually planning on contacting you today. But like you, I had no idea when it was okay for me to do so. I've been hung up worrying about these past few days. So, yeah.
Thank goodness. I thought you already dumped me.
What? No, I'll never do that. If anyone's getting dumped, it'll obviously be me.
How so?
What do you mean?
You're not cheating on me already, are you?
What? No, I would never. I have neither the technique nor reason to pull off such a high-speed cheating.
Right, and I have no reason to dump you either.
Even though I'm a dumbass who didn't buy you coffee just now?
You're thinking too much. This water's plenty nice and cool.
Also, I'm unemployed.
You're seeking employment, aren't you? That means you're doing your best. I can help you if you don't mind.
Furthermore, I got a pretty mediocre face.
Don't worry. I think there's more to men than just their faces.
That's true.
Indeed.
Wait, no! You're supposed to say my face isn't mediocre.
Actually, you see, on my way to the station from work today, I started to wonder if what she said was a joke.
I'm sorry. I've always been kind of slow. Though, I do feel more confident when I can talk casually and take the lead in the conversation.
Oh no, I'm not criticizing you or anything. It's just, I wanted to make sure one more time. I mean, I was kind of in a weird mood back then. It was like I was just caught in the moment.
So, this must be the cooling down period that Kakeru mentioned. Saki-chan's a working adult. All jokes aside, there's a small age gap between us, so there must be a lot on her mind. I know I might sound a bit casual or jockey back there, but I was still serious.
Huh? Thank you. So I wasn't mistaken or just imagining things then.
You were nervous about it.
Yes, a little. I mean, there's something we need to make clear before we can say anything else to each other, isn't it?
I guess I was the complete opposite. I wasn't nervous at all. In fact, once I got home, I was hollering for joy like a rabbit a monkey.
Really? Can you show me what that was like?
Huh? Here?
Yes, come on. Hoo, hoo, ha ha.
Damn it! Every single time she does is cute. Everything she does is cute.
I was kind of in the same way, you know? It's not like I was nervous the whole time.
Really? So you made... Why would you tell her that? So you made an arigato like I did too?
I'm sorry? What's an arigato?
Shit, she's asking me as if she generally doesn't know. This is gonna get you breaking up so fast. The arigato, you see, refers to a common sexual facial expression depicted in two-dimensional women. Hold on. Sometimes it is used outside of sexual context to depict joy or other intense emotions. Recently, I've been seeing frequent use for comedic effect. In any case, please think of it as a new sort of cultural artifact taking root in modern otaku culture.
Huh, is that so? Thank you. I'll go ask my coworkers in detail about it sometime.
Please don't. My big mouth is gonna get Saki-chan socially crucified. Anyway, let's get to the conversation back on track. We need to be a bit more proactive in our attempts to getting to know each other. I usually stay up around 1 a.m. If you can't reach me by phone, you could still send me a chat message and I'll respond.
I don't really like those chat apps. I get nervous when messages are marked as read, but there are no replies. Even at work, I don't like getting emails since I can't see the other person's face or tell what they're thinking. So for anything important, I prefer talking by phone or meeting in person, like we're doing now.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. That's one reason why I'm not against talking on the phone. I get nervous as hell when someone sends me a stamp and nothing else. It's fine if it's just a friend, but it would be traumatizing by a girl doing it to me in my college days. Sorry to change the topics, but what time are you usually available for phone calls?
Let's see, on weekends, I'm usually available around this time. It's only a little past 4 right now, but I get off work early. I usually relax at home by 3.
Huh, is that so? I guess that makes sense. The weather lady usually goes to work early, so I go home early too. So she goes home early too.
Of course, I do have overtime some days, but I'm usually available in the evenings. When I get home, I tend to watch TV and movies, so I won't mind at all if you contact me whenever anything comes up. And besides...
Huh? Saki-chan looks at me deep into the eyes.
I want to know more about you too. Outside of the workplace, I never had opportunities to talk with a boy as much as I have with you. As I may have said this before, but I simply enjoy talking with you.
Saki-chan, whenever we have a conversation, it feels like you're the only one who's talking to me straight, rather than the other way around.
Huh?
I'm not really one to be blushed, but I feel like my whole face is red right now. All the men in the courtroom are glaring at me intensely. I know how you feel, I know how you guys feel, honestly. If I were in their shoes, I would be cursing their entire lineage of the man sitting in my seat right now.
Did I say something weird just now?
No, not at all. In fact, you said more than I deserve as your boyfriend. Thank you so much.
Really?
She said she got 0 romance experience, didn't she? I'm not doubting her or anything, but from this conversation alone, it sure sounds like she got plenty of romance experience to me. Is she actually a seasonal professional?
Please excuse me. I have to go to the bathroom for a moment.
Go ahead, the toilets are all free around here. Saki-chan bashfully leaves her seat. Huh, things are going unexpectedly well. That shyness she showed when she's about to go to the bathroom scores her some serious points in my book. Saki-chan, this magazine dropped out of your bag. A maiden illustrated guide to romance. How to handle your younger boyfriend. So easy, even a virgin can do it.
Did you see it?
Huh? No?
Phew, thank goodness.
So easy, even a virgin can do it.
Ow! Don't say another word or I'll slap you.
You just did! You already slapped the shit out of me!
Do, 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 do.
I'm sorry, Saki-chan. I'm sorry, okay?
Baka.
She's super pissed, but she's cute even when she's mad. We leave the shopping mall by the station and head out into the main street. This place is pretty busy during the day, but it's even more crowded with pedestrians at around 10 p.m. Look, I read magazines like that before too. It's perfectly okay. In fact, I'm so impressed with you taking the initiative to study. I'd like to reward you the Nobel Prize in dating.
Really? You don't think it's weird?
It's not weird at all. I say it's normal. Even. I'll even say it's normal even. Everyone's been there before.
Stare.
What?
You liar. You're still smirking a little.
Can you blame me? I never seen a magazine title like that. But really, I'm kind of relieved. I've been pretty nervous, but now it feels like a weight has been taken off my shoulders.
Because he's laughed at me.
Well, honestly, yeah, maybe. This is the third time we met, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The content of the magazine aside, you're trying your best to get to know me in your own way. To be honest, I was a little worried about how I was going to close the distance between us too. So I'm really happy that you're taking some steps towards that goal yourself. I can see now that you really meant it when you said you wanted to get to know me better. But you don't have to rely on a magazine like that. As long as those were honest feelings, then that makes me happy above all else.
I'm sorry. I lifted that line up from the magazine word for word.
Seriously? Wow, she even got that line highlighted? Well, then, as your boyfriend, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
But that's the only line I lifted.
No buts. As your punishment, you must... Let's see. You take the time of each day to either call me or text me starting today. You're free to choose whenever time you want, Chaki-chan. I'm fine with any time.
Huh?
Let's tell each other more about ourselves, even if we have to force ourselves a bit. You can vent to me all the things that happen at work. That way, I'm at least a little more useful to you, right? I think Kakeru's right when he says that every couple has their own way of getting to know each other. So, I believe we shouldn't just awkwardly keep our distance out of some sort of misplaced sense of self-restraint.
Thank you. You just took my breath away for the first time.
Instead, we should create many memories as we possibly can together. Okay, it's nighttime. Okay, that's about it. That's all I'm gonna do today, man. I'm high. It's 1 a.m. I gotta, edit this video because it's Wednesday. The time this is coming out, it's the time, when I made it. I just finished my stream not too long ago too, so I'm just kind of excited where we're at right now. So yeah. Anyway, tell me how you liking the game, man. Like, I like it. Oh, and tell me about the audio quality for this, cause I'm using a new mic. I was using a condenser mic, but at the same time, I don't have a treated room or anything, so I decided to go with a condenser mic. No, dynamic mic. I'm using the, the Shure SM57? Yeah, 57. It's not the round one. It's like the... You know what I mean? It's not the mic you see that you see at stadiums or anything. It's the other one. 57, yes. Okay. Yeah, tell me how the audio quality is. I'm using a new mic, and hopefully it's really good. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'll find out when I start editing this. Alrighty, my beautiful people. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Alrighty, this is Gat saying farewell, and as always,
Bye-bye!